Alright, welcome back everyone. Alright, where we left off, let's see. We're just getting started with, need more iron, so we're gonna have to get back into the Undercroft, or whatever this is. It's called the Underschool. And so we're gonna need to get more iron so we can get to building more things. Alright. We're gonna definitely need to get more students today to fill out the rest of our roster, to get at least more elements into our staff so we can get more apprentices. So, let's see here. To get more wands, so let's see. Where did I click? Oh, no, that's the... To get more wands, so we have a lightning, we need an air. Yeah, so we just need an air. So let's see, what do we need for the air? For the air, we need, oh, no, air 2. We're not there yet. So for the air 2, we're going to go over what those need here in a minute, but why we need air 2. But for the air, we need sinew and stone. Okay, so we need, I guess we do need to get into the undercrop. So stone here. Alright, so let's go. So sinew and stone. This, oh, let's just go then. Okay, so we're just... It's one of the things that this game does is it's like, oh, I don't want to go to battle, but for whatever reason, insert whatever reason. But then you're kind of like forced into the underground. I spoke about bottlenecking, and it's just kind of, this is the reason why it bottlenecks you into other things, so it forces you into underground for whatever reason. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put, because you seem to have, so this is the health there. So Hans has more health than Pierce does, so we're gonna put him in the front line. Even though they've got more tanking ability, quote tanking ability in the earth skills, I want Hans up front because he's got more ability to take more hits, just a little bit more with the HP. And then, so we're not going to take Dakota this time because no one's, see, in the earth ability right there, they've got a resistance to water, so we've got no reason to take Dakota. And let's see. Okay, so we've got a weakness to fire there, so we could take Cat. Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh, I was like, did I pause the game? What happened there? Okay, so let's put... See, I don't necessarily need to put earth armor on them now, because they're not in the front line, so we could just go into to hurting somebody. Who's got... So this person got... We don't need earth armor. Okay, so we could just go into dealing some damage. Alright, took you offline. Okay, so who is... So you are... So you take earth damage. Oh, nature damage. So let's bring you up front. Okay. Hey, who's the fire damage? The drowned one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so well, I guess... Okay, so Shadow Cloak. Who does? No one really. Okay, so they're both dead, so Shadow Cloak. We'll do the Shadow Cloak on you. Okay, so we'll take you down first. It always kind of psychs me out because it sounds like somebody's whispering, and I'm like, who the heck's doing that? Okay, we'll bring this one up front. I'm still not sure if bringing them up front does like extra damage, but we'll find that out later. Shadow Cloak. I just always assume, like, you know, in a lot of games where they've got the people up front take extra damage. Compared to people in the back. I'm gonna have to test that out. Because with games like that, there's games like this, there's so many different variables. So I'm just don't know. Alright, we've got the stone. And the viscera that we needed. Okay, so I had mentioned that you can get Gnosis shards with various different ways. And I don't know if I've mentioned that you can get Gnosis shards via a vein. So this is one of the ways that you can get it. Other than just getting level up with your students. So this is one of the ways. Kind of gross, those viscera. All right. Now we can see if we can't get that air wand. Let's see here. One gives me air. There we go. Give me an air, student, please. Let's turn. Can we make a staff? I cannot. Why? Oh, I need to make it into an assembly hall today. Oh, ooh, wow. Okay, we need to push that back. Okay, so let's do a superior one. Okay. Do we have anybody that can do extra? No, okay. Let's do a superior pushback. Superior repel fog, please. Let's pick up speed, please. I want to see what that looks like up close. That's kind of neat. Okay, what did we get this time? Okay. Oh, these. I like these. Yes, please. I will take those. I will take all of these. What are they called? Mana crystals? Oh, murky crystals. I will take all of that, please. I like these honey drop bushes because with the honey drop bushes, you can get those and you could turn them into better meals. You can use them to turn into better meals. If I haven't already mentioned that, bitter gruel, yeah, you can use those. You can use that to turn into, because without them, you'll have gutberry soup, and that's -10 conviction, or carcass stew, that's -10 conviction, and with that honeyberry, whatever, or because what you have already is with the bitter rice. That's what I made last time. With the bitter rice, where is that? Bitter rice. That's over here. I used the bitter rice. That's not it. Bitter rice plot plus gut berries right there, and that gives us -5 instead of the -10. And so with the honey do something like that. The honey, you can make another meal, if I'm not mistaken. You can make something else. So I'm looking forward to that. There, these things. Give me your brains and eyeballs, please. Okay. All right. All right. Did I? Yes, I've got the air wand. Perfect. Let's make an air student. Air wand. Yes, please. Okay, so now we need to make a... What is it? I need to make a... Well, so it shows here, not only do I need to make the room, I need to turn it into a assembly hall, or an auditorium, or a great hall. I need to have enough Gnosis shards. The Gnosis shards are going to get there, but we need to make an assembly hall, so that needs to be made next. So we need... So let me see. Open research. Do we have enough? Are we? Let me see. Do we have the right? What I'm looking for is this. The support outdoor support columns. We do not have that. So the outdoor support columns, what they do is to provide ground support, and that, in order to get that, is we need to have a Mage's study. So we need to create another room to get there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so this is going back upstairs. We need to move this back out there. I got a little bit ahead of myself. We're gonna move that. I'm gonna move the cots back downstairs. Because I need to turn this room back into the I need to turn this room back into the room for the staff. That downstairs, poor teachers, poor staff, they will just forever gonna stay downstairs. You're gonna live in the basement. That's alright. It's not alright, but you guys are gonna move upstairs. Eventually. Eventually. Oop, that's not gonna go there. Cancel, please. Because they need to have access to that space. There we go. There we go. Okay. So... Oh, is this a space? Oh, okay, so our students are gonna live downstairs then. Whatever works. I guess the staff lives upstairs. Okay. Okay, so... this will go upstairs. The staff gets to live with the injured. Let me make sure that, yeah, as long as they have access to the beds, they're fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. All right. Let me move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me move Yeah, let me move them over here. Because I think this one bed can be in the corner here. Or not. It's gonna be over here. This is fine. This is fine for now. Right there. Perfect. Right? Right? I'm gonna have one there. Did I build it with the settings? Oh my goodness. I'm tripping out right now. I'm trying to build things too slow here. Build with settings. 1, 2, 3. There we go. This way we can get to 7. And I can move that upstairs. There we go. Alright, let's go. So we're going to be able to have the... Why isn't this... Do we not have a spot for this? Mana crystal smoke pearls. Why wasn't that moved? Is this full? No, it's not full. Okay. That should have been moved. Do we not have enough? Do until there's 2. Why do we not have enough? So that's... We don't have enough quilted. Why isn't our quilted made? It's because our teacher, Beverly? Yeah, Beverly is teaching. Oh, Beverly? Oh yeah, well this doesn't come as a priority. Teaching is our priority, so... See, this is what happens when you don't give... Who is that? We have Beverly. Oh, Kieran. Okay. Oh, Beverly. Let's. Where are you going, Beverly? That's what happens when you forget to set that as a priority. Stuff just gets left on the ground, and your quilted just gets left all over. I thought I set this up as a. Okay, there you go. Here, my stuff is getting. Stuff is getting. There we go. Alright, stuff's getting picked up now. Alright, good. Ah, that fog. That fog is ever encroaching. Oh, no, I thought that was a, I thought that was a, you know, one of those blue spectral rift. But, oh, man. Alright. We just got out of battle. Is everybody healed? Everybody healed? How are we looking? Everyone's health is looking good. All right, we can take this one. What do we get for this one? Ectoplasm and smoke pearls. More smoke pearls. So the smoke pearls can be used for, well, ectoplasm and smoke pearls can be used for building stuff. So they're all, so the chest smashers. And they take earth damage. Okay. Let's, So we've got a health. Oh, I'm sorry, not health. We have earth damage. Who takes, what is it? Defensive duelist. Defeat an enemy party with recommended mage level 4 or higher. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take Dakota this time around. We don't need you. Well, I'm gonna take Cat for the vengeance. We want Pierce for the. We don't necessarily need Hans, so let's put you in the front line because of. We're gonna use. So the strategy that I'm gonna try to employ is we're gonna try to use Cat's retaliation on Pierce for them to get retaliate for the smash ability. We want to use Dakota to get their the traits accomplished, and we want Beverly to try and get a little bit of tanking ability going. So we're gonna see how that goes. Strategies and all that, right? We'll see how that goes. Alright. So, earth armor. So, flow. Consecrated drops. Cost 15% of the current caster's HP. Allies on the target. You go. No, I don't want to. Vengeance. We're going to do it on you. Done and done. Done and done. All right. Yay for strategies. So far, so good, anyways. Let me see how those strategies work out when it starts to get a little bit tougher here. Oh, here we go. Is everybody on the same schedule? I don't think so. I guess it is. I don't remember. Is everybody on the same schedule? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I said everybody on different schedules for eating and, what is this? What is this called? Recreating. They're not on the same schedules for recreating and eating. Because I don't want everybody all at the same time for that. Okay. I knew something was different for that stuff. Okay. Oh, let's go faster, please. I don't wanna stand here. Let's go faster, please. There we go. There we go. Go fast. Are you done picking up the stuff? Thank you. Ah, that music is so creepy. It's so creepy when it turns over to the morning. Okay, so this room. Okay, so this room we need to turn into a. Oh, what did we get for lighting? Oh, it's funny. Like, because we got the new brazier. I'm always unsure if it's called a brazier or brazier. I know brazier, from what I understand, a brazier is like a top, and a brazier is the light. So it's just like, oh, it's just tomato, right? Okay, so let me see. Okay, so this room. So you press F1 for this. I'm gonna change the room. I'm gonna slow this down because I don't need to be not watching what everybody's doing here. This room goal, select the goal. Okay, so classroom, we're gonna change it to mage. So we need to be mage's study. So it needs to be pristine. So no negative luxury items. So no negative luxury items. Basically, so if we hover over it, if I can get it right, is basically like if you put a torch in there, that's a negative luxury item. But you can put up windows, and those contribute to positive luxury. And then skewed, and then so one outer wall at least 3 blocks taller than the other one. Skewed rooms do not require a roof. Split level floors on top and bottom will also work. I often have troubles with that, so we're going to see if I can get that right. 1 door, an arcane secretary, 4 or more scholarly luxury. So we're going to see if we can set that up. And before we move that, before the what is it? The studies can get done. Not the studies, but the research can get done. Cannot have cooking stick. Cannot have any other stations, beds, refining beasts, dining tables, teaching. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can't get that done. Okay. So this adds light. So let's take a look. So we're gonna talk about remember how I was talking about like a torch? So if you're looking at the basic luxury, you look under the basic luxury, it says -2. So that we can't have any negative luxury item. So that this counts as negative luxury. But if we look under the candelabra, it says +3. And then if we look under the brazier, it doesn't have any luxury. So we can add that to a room, and that's fine, because it doesn't plus or minus any luxury. If we add the candelabra, it adds positive luxury. But if we add the wall torch, we can't add that because it's negative luxury, and it would take away from the mage's study. So we wouldn't want to add the wall torch. The brazier's fine. Candelabra we can add because it would take away from the pristine aspect of it. Do that. So I'm gonna see if we can't add the. So I've made the rooms 5 tall, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Okay, so 6. And they said you don't need to have a roof, but right now, the way that it's built, I don't really have a roof over anything else. So it's gonna have a roof. Okay, so let's see here. Demolish. Let's see if I can't get this right. I consistently have a problem with the named rooms because I can't get it right. Just gotta get it together. It's the story of my life here. Just can't get it together. Okay. All right. So now let's see how tall these are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 5. So one side needs to be 3 taller. So that's 6. So that's gonna be 6 tall. So let's just say the left side is 6. So we want to do. So 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to do the roof. We're going to see if that worked. I'm going to see how many times I have to do this over again. See, it says roof not supported. Okay, we're gonna have to cancel this here. Hold on, everybody stop. Everybody stop. What happened here? Why was that not supported? Showed supported a second ago. Okay, so now we're gonna try it. I'm gonna see how much it is skewed or not skewed now. Okay, we're gonna put the lightning rod back up here. Enlarge. Okay, and then we need the. Oh, because it's not a room yet. Okay. Let's hurry up, please. Thank you. Oh, Dakota's already there. Let's see what we've got. Dakota. How are we looking? Dakota's looking. Defeat 3 enemy parties. Recommended. Okay, 2 or higher. Defensive duelist. Defeat an enemy party with recommended without any ally going unconscious. How have we not done that yet? Without any enemy going unconscious? Oh, without allies going unconscious. Go 2 days in a row without ever getting craving. That's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna see if this room is skewed. Oh, well, we got this up and running just in time. Okay. Mage's study. So it is not skewed. The left wall is 5. Right wall is 7. Man, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how this works. Does it not count the roof or something? I don't know. We're gonna do it after the rain. Oh, so it gets damaged in the rain? Okay, so that's something to learn. So let's move this indoors for the moment. Oh, I should have just moved it right here. Oh, well, we've got we've got an assembly hall now. Okay. Well, how many Gnosis shards do we have? $37. Let's see if we can't make some. Yes, let's make some students. Let's make some staff right now. Okay. That was a happy accident. You know what? No, it wasn't happy. I did that on purpose, right? Yes. We'll just say that. I'm gonna make. And who is our... Who the heck is our other staff here? There you go. We're gonna make... There we go. That way we can have Cat do some hunting here. Yes. That looks pretty cool. I thought there was going to be some lightning here. I guess the storm is over. I think it tried to... Because you saw how fast that storm came on? It was trying to catch us unawares here. What is... Yeah, we don't have enough Gnosis shards here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Cat's got a monocle. That's cool. And they still get... Oh, they get new trials? I can't tell. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna try and... Insufficient space for monophons? What do you mean for repels for... Oh, okay. Oh, so we've got to move the bed then, huh? That doesn't make sense. They're just like, you can't have beds on the monophon. Oh, okay. So let's... We're gonna move this. We're gonna shrink this down. We are going to try to have this room be skewed because I just can't figure this out. We're going to move this downstairs. Move to... What am I doing? Move. Move. There we go. Thank you. Oh, and I've got to move the teacher. That's right. Move. Oh yeah, all staff automatically gets moved to that same schedule. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's take off the roof. So we've got one side. One side of 5, one side of 7. So now let's try and, so I just gotta raise that side up 2 more. 1, 2. Like, I don't know how much higher it's gonna need to go. And then raise, put the roof on. Okay. Watch it still be off. This is why I had mentioned that I am not a fan of the keywords for the rooms, because it's such a finicky thing. What happened? Idle staff can... Why can't we get this room built? What happened? Oh, and then we need large... Got 14 Gnosis shards, okay. It's like the staff is out there like, alright. So we finished all of the research. Perfect. It's perfect timing to get this room built if I can get it built. So one thing I'm hoping is that you guys learn from my failure. And you guys can do better. Schoolroom. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if this is... I can... Oh, good, it's lofted, skewed. Oh, thank goodness. Mage's Study. Select goal. It's pristine, skewed. Okay. So now we need to only have 1 door. Okay. That can be accomplished. Okay. So we're just gonna delete that door. Demolish. Or actually, hold on. Cancel. We're just gonna delete this door. There we go. And we're gonna move the Arcane Study. See, it's still... So that's not an actual door, because that, I don't know what that is. It's just, it's called a hallway, right? It's called, yeah, it's called a hallway. So we have to put an actual door. So I wonder if I can actually put that back. If I have to put a door and a hallway. If I can put that hallway back. That's gonna be something I can do. I can put that back. Let me see now. That's 1. There we go. 1 door, 1 hallway. Okay. Now we need 4 scholarly luxury. Okay. each of these bookshelves gives 2 luxury. 1, 2. All right. Let's see if I can't catch this change. Okay. These teachers. Here we go. Here we go. I love these changes. There we go. We've got a major study now. They should make the room changes like into like the Zelda music. Da-na-na-na. Now we can start to get our apprentices. But let's get the supports going. We can start to get our birds and all that kind of jazz. Our birds. I'm like, what the hell is a bird? We can get our apprentices up in the air. Promote initiates. Yes, let's get that. So let's get our. So let's see what we've got here. We've got impressive. So let's get our apprentices up and running. So we've got the air one. Let's find our other one. So we've got air. Well, let's start with air. Perfect. We're in no real hurry for the other stuff. I wanted the supports, but the supports will give us. We need iron. We still need iron. Let me see if I can't put. Oh, we don't have a Do I have the? I do not have. Looking for ladders. I don't have ladders. Peaceful chairs. I've got to move these beds off of the. Everybody's idle. Dang. One more student. Diedrich. Begin ritual. See, there's room. See? What is this saying? Insufficient space for ritual. Cannot perform superior. I'm doing it. I don't know what you talking about. I have no idea what it was talking about. Okay. I'll just leave that there. I just did it. I don't know what it was saying. Oh my god, that was that was jarring. Okay, so let's put everybody. Jesus, that was too much. Let's put everybody on priority for hunting. And let's attack you right now. So this thing fog incarnation, if it reaches your school, what'll happen is it targets this room. Well, not this room. It targets a room. If it reaches that room, it shuts off access to that room until you kill it. And you've only got, again, like those, you've only got a certain time to kill it or take it out. If you don't take it out in that amount of time, it damages the room and everything within it. And so the idea is to take it out beforehand. And if you take it out beforehand, you get like extra stuff. And we do not look like we're going to take it out beforehand. We are just not taking it out. Look at that. We're not doing any... Oh, we did it. Oh, I think it's like the meter works the other way, I guess. Oh, good. Looks like it fills up with the amount of damage that you're killing it instead of like decreasing like every other HP bar. It's weird. I was worried. I was like, dang. We did nothing. Okay. So let me take off everybody's priority so we don't need to. So with Kieran, I'm sorry, with Kat, I can always keep that priority on high now because they automatically have hunt as their, you know, like they're good at hunting, so I can automatically keep theirs as, doesn't need to be an emergency, but high, so it doesn't interrupt their sleep and eat patterns, but I can automatically just kind of keep that going. So anytime there is a hunt command, Cat will go for it. Alright. I'm glad they took it out beforehand. I've failed, but I think that's kind of the story of what you guys are learning, is anything that I've failed at, I've failed, and I've damaged a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, gee. See, this is what I was talking about. If you let this thing run, these things will eat your crops, like it's doing right now. Kill it. I don't want it to eat my crops. If you just let them run rampant, it's eating my crops. Where is Cat? And if you set it for an emergency, they'll wake up and interrupt their emergency like it's an emergency command. But if you set it for high priority, Cat will do it as her first thing, but it won't interrupt her eat or other commands because what you call it, her other commands will come in first. But the teacher's doing it, so that's good. Crow nest. Hunt, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I feel like we've done nothing this episode. All I've done is... Well, I can't say that. We've done a good job. We've built that room. That took a long enough to... We've built the room. We've moved around the... We've got the mage room built. That was good. We've moved around the beds. Oh, let's get this built. Grab this. Yeah, let's get this together. Alright. That's such a creepy noise. That like the 6 days until the fog consumes the school. Ew. It's It's like the recording backwards, right? Such a creepy noise. We need to get that. Okay, so let's see what other. Oh, this is something we can. We'll put that. We'll add that. This is the ladders that I was looking for. So let's see if we can't get. So we have our air. We have our heirs coming along. Our heir apprentices. Then let's see if we can't find our other ones. There be dragons. I would love to be able to get the dragons, but that is... I've never gotten a dragon yet, but that's rat ranching. Oh, this is a pig. So the pigs is where you can get recipe for iron. Is where you can turn some... Yeah, let's get this. Let's get this one. Let's get this one going. Yeah, that one's gonna be very handy. So we can finally get some stone, and we don't have to go hunting downstairs so much to get recipes for stuff. We could turn the wood into stone. Wood, we don't have a problem with. Stone, we've got a problem. Iron, we've got a problem. We're doing good with the wood situation here. We just gotta get that stone situation going. Get that together. There we go. Okay. Oh, more of these, please. More of these, please. Okay, so we're gonna let's see what we can do here in the iron mana crystal. What have we done? Support all the way. Oh, oop. So the mana crystals we can. So the mana crystals. So what you see is like the students keep going underground to charge when they run out of mana. When they run out of mana, they have to go to the mana crystal and recharge. Okay, hold on, let me slow it down here. So what you see is that they have to come over here and charge at the mana crystal like that, and then they have to go back and do whatever their task is. So what you can do is use those mana lanterns. The lanterns gives the ability to place kind of some mana anywhere that you want to place it. So say for example, you could place a mana lantern near your garden, and it gives the ability with a person with lightning ability to charge that mana lantern with mana. And so they don't have to walk back and forth every single time. So as long as the person with lightning ability charges that mana lantern, they can go back and charge their mana at that lantern, as long as the person with lightning charges it. And so that mana crystals that we see here, or where was it? Those, I think I might have cleared it. Oh, here we go. The mana crystals, as many mana crystals as you have, as is the amount of mana lanterns that you can use to create the mana lanterns. So you can place those wherever you want, up in your studies, up in your schools, up in the gardens, all over the place. And so that's kind of what you want to do, because as you build, things will get further and further and further away from your school's main base area. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so here's this out right here. So I think with that, we're gonna wrap up this episode. So please let me know how you like it, how you like the school. What do you think we should build next? Because I want to build out the school. We haven't done too much this episode, other than 15 renditions of the Magus study to try and get that together. We got that finally, and we're going to build that out. Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much.